Hello friends, today we are going to work on this personalized display gift for a little boy that is around to enter this world in the next couple of months, and we want to show you how we build it. So stick around and you're going to see every step that we follow to build this nice three-dimensional, unique, personalized art. What? If today is your first time visiting with us, I want to extend you a very warm welcome and invite you to review any of our almost 400 episodes arranged in playlists, as we are confident you're going to find something both useful and entertaining for your consumption. If you've been here before but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you will know every time we upload a new video, which is twice a week, midweek and on the weekends. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Come forward. It's better to be a little further to have more of me. Today's project, while personalized for us and intended as a gift, will also show you some very interesting techniques and show you how you can personalize something. We'll also show you that you don't have to be perfect. We don't have a CNC machine, so we hand carve things that needed to be carved, and that is totally okay. That gives it a very personal look and it makes it one of a kind, right? There is nothing else like that in the world, because no one can do it as poorly as we did. No, I'm joking. But
thanks, babe.
No, I'm joking. It is very unique though, right? It is.
Yep.
This cannot be duplicated. However, if you have a CNC machine, you can definitely, this is a project you could use a CNC machine. It will make it, however, run of the mill. Everyone can go and buy one. And that was not our intent. Our intent was to be a heartfelt gift for a dear family member. So stick around and we'll show you exactly how we did it.
Okay, so now that we have the engraving done, or at least the template of it done, we're just deciding how to put our pieces together to make the picture that we want it to be, or the image that we want it to be. So I think we're going to shorten it up a little bit. We don't need it to be, as long as this whole board. So we'll probably take it to about right where this knot is, so we won't have to worry too much about that. So I'm just going to make a line where we want to cut it. Straight piece of wood. And then we'll cut that. This will be scrap. And then we'll put the rest of our pieces together and do some routing on the edges.
Perfect. I think it's pretty nice. What do you think?
Get a little close up here that's focused. Yeah, no, that looks really good.
Okay.
Just have to take a few of these little edges off, but yeah, looks good.
Because this is softwood, the routing left a few little imperfections that will easily knock out with a little bit of sanding. And here you can have actually just a plate if you want to make a commemorative plate, right? And just put something there. You can have someone carve a metal plate and put it on top, or create a stencil. All kinds of different things can happen here, right? Okay, so we're going to just sand the little rough pieces. The router does a very clean job.
But it just needs a little knocking off. And that's all.
But it is very fast. I mean, you don't. Okay. That's all it took to clear it. I think that was very clear, actually. It is I guess the grain that leaves a little bit of a fuzz. Okay, it looks good, I think.
I'm just going to sand the front a little bit.
Because you are the queen of sanding.
I don't know about that. I just like things to feel finished. And sometimes there's a little bit of like ink or a stamp that came on the board that you have, that they put a price on it or a code number or something that you can sand off.
But we use only the highest quality boards.
From our scrap pile, of course.
Yeah.
But since this is going to be a gift, we want it to be as finished as possible.
In the same time, though, we want it to be clear. This was a. Don't round those. The sharpness is important. We also want to make sure it was handmade, right? We don't want
there to be any splinters on it.
We don't want it to be what do you call it?
Manufactured.
Yeah. And of course, more sanding. Because Mrs. Wizard loves sanding.
I do. Love it. So now the green spot is almost gone.
No one noticed the green spot.
No, I did.
Scrap bin again, and we're going to use this old piece to create a little dome over our little house, and in the process giving it a little more definition and more visual interest. So we'll cut this in half and we'll attach it. But let's start the painting process now. So the paint will start drying. Ready to paint. We're going to only paint the visible part, so the glue will adhere, even though this is not a piece that requires a lot of strength, but also for economy of materials, right? There is no reason to paint what is not visible. Again, we're not sponsored by this company, but we're using our favorite. I don't want to go into focus paint. Would you like that?
Sure.
There we go. And to give it dimension and frame, here be sure not to paint the rounded part. So in essence, we're creating a three-dimensional painting, right?
Yeah.
Also known in some circles as a sculpture. But what do they know?
I'm not in a circle.
You're not in a circle?
No.
No, this is a parallelogram.
Otherwise known as a rectangle.
What's wrong with parallelogram?
It's harder to say. More syllables.
Not harder for me. Oh no, we need more white. This paint has really lasted us a long time, and at least in our area, very inexpensive. It's about 50 cents to the bottle, and sometimes we even find it for 25 cents. So that's a very inexpensive way. Now keep in mind, you don't have to be perfect on the inside because it will be covered. Just make sure you don't go beyond the edge that you routed. So here we do have an outline, but it is really not important. As long as you have everything in the outline covered, you're good to go from that point, right? Okay. So here is our blue, and we can let that on the side to dry and work on the other pieces.
That was an accident.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to stand it up
Why?
because I want to do the top.
You're running out of places to hold it.
No.
It is traditional for Greek island houses to have, and churches, to be white with blue roofs. So that is the theme we're trying to underscore here. Blue roofs and blue doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're going to paint that now?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think. I'm going to just paint the white around the name for now
Okay.
and get that going, and then I'll figure out how to keep the white from going down in the engraving.
If it is fairly dry, if the brush is fairly dry, it will not go down, because that is not a running paint. And if it does, we can just use the engraver again and clean it, you know. So that is not a big problem. Just don't paint the nice edge white. So go over the name now.
Mm-hmm.
Go over the name now that the brush is fairly dry. Like broad strokes. Don't be afraid. See, it's popping out. Maybe after this episode, Mrs. Wizard will let me buy a CNC machine. No?
No.
You know how much easier this will be with a CNC machine?
Getting there is half the fun.
Where are we getting?
To the end of the project.
I can assure you we have a lot of fun with the CNC machine. Now, one of the neat things about this hobby is you can let your imagination go wild. This is a project that we just really conceived without having any idea how to complete, and we came in the workshop and looked in our trash bin like we often do.
Scraps.
Sorry, scrap bin. Yeah, it's not trash.
We're very conscious of our usage of natural resources. We want to make sure that we make the most of every piece of wood because the tree deserves that respect.
Is that what we are?
Yes.
I thought we were just cheap.
It's nicer the way I said
It is?
it. It is.
And now we're very, very thin brass. We're going to try and highlight the inside of the letters, hopefully without touching the outside perimeter. Now, if this was in the English alphabet, we could have used a stencil to do this, but we had to do it freehand, and I think that's a good thing. It gives it a little more character, right? Okay,
I'm going to have to do a little correction there.
we'll be back with you when we're done.
Some lengths of thin ribbon that's kind of the color that matches the theme. And I've tied one end around this little eye hole screw.
It's called eye hook.
Eye hole.
Eye hook.
Eye hook. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 in each hand and I'm going to braid it. And this takes a thin ribbon and it makes it a little more substantial.
So we're going to try and freehand a little window to complete the illusion of a Greek little traditional house. And I would call that like a three-dimensional painting, right? So we're simply securing all the pieces together using brad nails. And knowing Miss Wizard, she probably wants to cover the brad nail holes.
Center that over his name.
How that looks.
Not centered over his name.
And the ribbon is there. Okay.
All right, so just a little touch-up needed, I think.
Yep. So this is the final product, and there is a lot of detail to it. I'm not sure that it comes through the camera, but there is a lot of detail to it, and the nice braided, what do you call it, cord,
Yeah.
and the windows, and it takes a little bit of time because of the need for the paint to dry, right? But other than that, it can be a fun and leisurely Saturday afternoon project. I keep calling them products. And this is our project. This is the end of our episode, and we did enjoy both making it and definitely a special meaning for us because it is for a very loved one. We hope you did enjoy this episode, and if you did, please smash that like button. If you didn't, smash that button twice. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you would like to see in our channel, and we'll always do our best to provide what you are asking in our videos. From the Garage Wizard, Mrs. Wizard, and the Urban Homesteading channel, we hope you have a great week, and we're going to see you midweek and next weekend. We want to bid you a great week.